All right, guys, how's it going? Welcome. Welcome to the IB oral practice 4. We're going to go over some skills that you'll need to be successful in the IB oral practice. So, go ahead and take down a couple notes, some ideas on how to approach this, and just see what you can do. After this video, you're going to make your own flip grid on this. So, let's go ahead and look at the general idea of what is going on here. Wir sind im Klassenzimmer. Im Klassenzimmer. Okay. And then when we're describing a photo, we want to say some more things about it. We want to say that there's people there. We want to say that there's stuff on the board. We want to say, describe it. We want to go beyond what they're wearing, go beyond like, oh, they're so smiley. Let's talk for a minute on how smiley they are. No, no, no. We're going to take this to the correct level. So, first thing is, wir sind im Klassenzimmer. Okay, the next phrase that we might say is ich sehe. Ich sehe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Schülerinnen. Und die Schülerinnen hören die Lehrerin zu. So we have Schülerinnen, that's plural for female students, and Lehrerin, teacher, a female teacher. Now, the next thing we might want to say is, what are they doing? Well, let's look at this picture. We see some German on the board, and we see a couple ladies with headscarves. We might want to kind of bring that up. Now, this is a point where you might have to ask yourself, how much do I know about German culture and German immigration culture? Well, we do have to understand that there is a 25% Turkish population. So these two young ladies could be Turkish. They could be also from Syria. Germany takes in a lot of refugees. It doesn't necessarily mean that these two ladies are from war-torn countries. It is possible, but you can kind of make some guesses as to their origins. So we might say, die Schülerinnen kommen aus der Türkei. Okay, you say where they come from. Aber die Lehrerin ist Deutschen. Okay, so some other things. Die Schülerinnen lernen Deutsch. Okay, good. Die Schülerinnen lernen über das Essen. Okay, über das Essen. Now, they're learning about food, perhaps. Maybe they're doing a food unit. You can see the Küche International. You can see the Abendbrot, Mittagessen. You see some different foods there on the board. So these are some ideas. One thing to stay away from is to sit there and say, oh, well, they wrote this on the board, and they wrote this on the board, and they wrote this on the board. That's kind of a bad idea. But you might want to bring up that they are learning about that topic. Now, the next thing you might want to consider to take it up to the next level is that when you talk about it, you might want to express that that there is an integration going on. The word for integration is Integration. Okay, so we could talk about Integration ist wichtig für eine Gesellschaft. The integration is an important part of our society. So you might want to consider looking up some of those bigger words, those bigger concept words when you're talking about this. Because when you're describing the picture, you're not just describing the picture, but you're trying to say, what is the picture really about? And what's the big idea? Talk about that idea and how it impacts you or how it impacts other people. Maybe make some comparisons as well. So go ahead and give it a shot and make a short video, 3 minutes long, and see if you can describe some of this stuff.